Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yes, Wednesday morning show over here brings some more new segments. Plethora. Yeah, there's a lot more of stuff, you know, a group of bits and pieces. Anyhow, we are live. We are direct from somewhere in North London. I'm not about to tell you where, but join in the live chat, no doubt, on the live side over here. Come into the chat. Let me know your thoughts about the All Nothing. We've got some news about the All Nothing little snippets. Spoiler alert. There's also a birthday and retirement. Oh, it's going to be one of those shows. We're going to get into this one on the other side of this music intro. Good morning. Welcome back to Cannon. Actually, morning, good evening, good afternoon. Yeah, welcome back to Cannon for the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. I tell you what, I'm hyped up because I spoke to a friend of mine on the phone all the way in the Philippines, and boy, the world is a smaller place. Haven't spoken to him in a long while, but she kind of inspired me. I said, "Oh, but you know what? You've inspired me." She spoke to my mum as well, but that's why I'm a little bit late. But the energy just flowed through me. Yeah. Yeah. Anyhow, come into the live chat and subscribe to Cannon 4 TV. Live chat, subscribe to Cannon 4 TV. If you do anything else in your life, you must subscribe. It's disgusting what I've just been reading. My goodness. But anyhow, again, let's just get into a new segment. Also, we've got a poll as well. There's like a vote that we just day before yesterday, and goodness, the numbers have just like gone through the roof. They've gone through the roof. There's no roof here. Anywho, first new segment. Again, spoiler alert. I'm not going to get into the bigger details. We do actually, but on the latest All or Nothing, it is revealed how and when Kieran Tierney sustained that injury, and I kid you not. He felt the injury, he suffered the injury when he came out, was walking out from the shower. Now, I've heard some injuries, how people have acquired some injuries, but just walking out the shower, he felt a little collapse in his knee. Serious. But Tierney's injuries became clear last season after he felt it collapsed coming out from the shower following Arsenal's training session. We know Tierney missed like 10 games, last season. In the campaign, he felt that the pain or the collapse in April, but he never disclosed it to the doctor. That's the problem there. The 25-year-old damaged knee cartilage initially in Arsenal's 2-1 win over Wolves in February, but did not notice it. He played another 4 matches. I don't know. Is it me? Because I try and do as much exercise as I can. You might not believe it, and I feel all the niggles but his age, how old is he? 24, 25? Do you not feel? But anyhow, I'm worried, Kieran Tierney, and we're going to be talking about that on the East Talk coming this Friday, 8 p.m. Don't miss it. But Kieran Tierney sustained the injury, or he felt the pain, the collapse in his knee when he came walking out from the shower. Doesn't mean that he sustained it in the shower. It meant he felt it. Anyway, it's a weird one. Next up, another spoiler alert. Or Nothing. I think I have not seen the movements, the cinematography, the videos from the latest segment of All. I've just been reading it. I've seen some still shots, the photos. This one, Lacazette calls Arsenal training bust up as cameras captured a flashpoint. Now, it's been alleged that he grabbed Suarez by the shirt and then grabbed him in the face. I'm serious. I'm not going to read or tell you any more about that, but flashpoint training and the still shot saw there. Who is in the background? Mikel Arteta. And apparently he shouts, "Hey, hey, hey!" It means like stop here. But I'm not going to say anything more than that. Like I said, I didn't feel good reading that. I didn't feel good watching the still photos of how he got kind of played out. But it happens, doesn't it? In training, it happens. Players come to blows sometimes, but I didn't feel good seeing that there, knowing fully well how the season ended, but frustration. And there's also another. This is the first 3 news segments have the all nothing tick to it. So a slight, spoiler alert on this 3rd segment here. Apparently, Mikel Arteta demanded a social media blackout from Arsenal stars after being humiliated. Get that fly. I'm not going to read this one either. But it came after a particular game. Again, Arteta, it was a defeat. Arteta was furious with the players, and he demanded the players black out their social media accounts. Serious. It's serious stuff. I'm not going to get into bigger details of that. Again, the new segment, the all nothing tinge to it. Wow. That is probably, I'm saying this, it's like you're probably thinking, I can't wait until tomorrow. Oh my God, tomorrow. The next 3 segments because Alex said this. And I'm saying it, but I just read it because it's newsworthiness. The all or nothing spoiler alerts. This one doesn't have an alert to it. There's no alert here. This one, Rio Ferdinand, and it didn't annoy me, but I thought, really? Anyhow, Rio Ferdinand says Arsenal may have the next Suarez type player on their hands. Now, speaking on his own YouTube channel, Rio Ferdinand has been waxing lyrical about Gabriel Martinelli, about after how remarkable start to the season he has had so far. The Brazilian winger has been excellent in Arsenal's opening 2 matches, grabbing 2 goals in 2 games. But Ferdinand has had nothing but good things. I'm trying to grab a fly. Good things to say about Martinelli. I've told you this before, what Arteta told me. He could be the next Suarez type player. Even Brendan Rodgers. I was interested in Brendan Rodgers' comments. He said that Arsenal have gone up a few levels. Right, gone up, not gone down, with their additions. So it looks positive with this person here. My initial thought was, like Suarez, there was only one Suarez, and there is only one Martinelli. Comparing players, I don't like to compare players. Thierry Henry is Thierry Henry. There's Bergkamp is there's Bergkamp. Ian Wright is Ian Wright. Alan Sunderland is Alan Sunderland. No, all these players, they are only one version. Again, comparing players, I don't really like that. But he's saying there, not me, Rio Ferdinand, he actually says there, the next Suarez type player. Martinelli is Martinelli. Suarez is Suarez. Okay, and just a couple of noteworthy announcements. The King, happy birthday to the King, Thierry Henry. I'm not about to say how old he is. You can go on social media and figure out, how old he is. My mom doesn't like people talking about people's ages, but happy birthday to Thierry Henry, the King, Return of the King. He is still the King until somebody else deposes him from having the record amount of goals. But so happy birthday to you, young fella. He's younger than me. Yeah, he's not older than me. He's younger than me. And the last new segment, Nacho Monreal. Announced his retirement after he admits that he cannot continue. And unbeknownst to me, because I have a very narrow vision of world football, and I do apologize for that. I need to have on the spectrum about European football, actually world football. But he was out for the whole season, last season, due to an injury. So former Arsenal defender Nacho Monreal Monreal has announced his retirement from football after recent injury issues. The Spanish international spent 6 years with the Guns. 6 years. Wow, that's longer than Manu Petit. And who's the other guy? I can't remember his name now. Anyway, his name will come back to me. Joining in 2013 and leaving at the end of Unai Emery's first season in charge. And I remember at that time I was thinking, surely we can keep Monreal for one more season. Who do we have coming? Yeah, Mesut Ozil's bodyguards. Anyway, yeah, so he spent the last 3 years at Real Sociedad, but missed the entirety of last season due to a knee issue. Monreal, aged, shared a retirement announcement on his Instagram, thanking his former clubs and the Spanish FA for their role in his career. In the same clip, he hinted at a fresh start after hanging up his boots. So, Nacho, and I've got a friend of mine who lives in Costa Rica, who was actually a student of mine when I had my own school in Costa Rica. Renee, I'm not sure whether Renee is watching now because we're supposed to be linked to the Facebook link. But Renee, your friend Nacho, who I should always take the mickey out of, Nacho Monreal has retired. So, Nacho Monreal, thank you for your 6 years. Didn't realize 6 years you stayed at Arsenal. Thank you for your services. Enjoy your retirement. But let's hope that it's going to be another chapter, a football chapter waiting for you. Still, I don't know, be part of the football community, man. Yeah, I wish I had a left foot like yours, man. Anyhow, people, so those have been the news segments currently running on CALLUM TV on this Wednesday morning bump up show. Yeah. I don't know, man. Just speaking to my friend Amy, all the way out there in the Philippines. I think, yeah. I said, but Alex, thank you for remembering me now. I feel like I'm full of energy just speaking to you. I was thinking, what did I do? The world is a smaller place, man. A smaller place. And it's moments like this, social media, you think, there's all the negative stuff that I just can't deal with. But good to speak to my friend Amy. Amy doesn't watch CALLUM TV, but I'll be sending her this little snippet here out to her in the Philippines. So that is it. These have been the new segments currently running on CALLUM TV on the Wednesday morning show over here in slightly different surroundings. Familiar surroundings. All right, so let me go into, let's have a look here on our Twitter feed to see if there's been any comments there. No, there's not been any comments there on our Twitter feed. And you're probably thinking, right, Alex has put MUSSA, DIABY, far left or far right, and then you've got, HUDSON-ODOI in the middle, and then you've got the person, next to him, thinking, YEREMY, PINO. Talk about those players. I have done. I've done how many videos on these players? Anyhow. So look, there's any comments there. Comments there. Okay. Some comments. Righty. Okay. Comments there. Fly. Get out of it. All right. So I believe I can go into the live. No, not live chat. Not yet. Not yet. I'm going to go into the latest voting we have done. And the question is, which is kind of galvanized or got the subscribers or your imagination. And it's interesting because I come up, when I played football, I played in the defense. Actually, no, I played as a goalkeeper. As a goalkeeper, quite, good at my hands. But, I thought, you know what? I've had enough of playing the goal. Let me come out. So I was left back, but heavily right-footed. So I thought, let me ask this question. With the current defenders we have at Arsenal, what would be your desirable back three or back four defense? We'll see what's happened over the last 2 or 3 seasons. The insurance policy is still not in the midfield. And when I talk about an insurance policy, I'm talking about a central defensive midfielder. But we can debate about that. I'm not going to talk about the central defensive midfield position there, which Arsenal, by the way, I'm not going to go in the market and buy a central defensive midfielder. So what would be your desired back three or back four? And which defenders would you like to fill those positions there? So we've yielded 1,900 votes on this question here. Incredible. Thank you so very much. 6 comments, and we have surpassed the minimum benchmark of 50. We have 57 likes. Thank you for that. Keep voting. And so these are how, and you've got to bear with me a second here, right? Because these were the combinations that I came up with. But someone came up with a really good combination. So these are how the numbers have fallen. So on 1% of the subscribers have voted for a back three in Tierney, Saliba, and Ben White. 2% of the subscribers have gone for a back three in Zinchenko, Saliba, and White. 5% of subscribers have gone for a back four in Tierney, Gabriel, White, and Tomiyasu. On 42%, a massive jump there, big gap there. 42% of the subscribers have gone for a back four in Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba, and White. And still out on 9% actually from the last 2 days is a back four in Tierney, Gabriel, Saliba, and Tomiyasu. So you can keep voting. There's no time limit on this one, not like I think Twitter. You can set the limits for 24 hours or 48 hours. You can vote until the cows come home. And as you know, the cows, they never come home. So again, you've chosen for the preferred back four in Tierney, Gabriel, Saliba, and Tomiyasu. 51%. Now I believe I can go into the live chat. Can I go into live chat? Yes, I can. Can I? I can. Thank you. All right, let's have a look here. Now, I think there were some comments. Right. So you say my voice is breaking up. There's nothing I can really do. It's just the Wi-Fi signal is not that great. So I've got to apologize. What I can probably do is low. I might have to get a little bit closer. Yeah, it's just the Wi-Fi signal in the house is not that great. And actually, I refreshed it. I switched it off, put it on, thinking that'll work, and it clearly doesn't work. So I do apologize. There's nothing I can do about that. But anyway, what I was going to say is there were a couple of comments which came up before we went live. And the comments come up from my original wingman Monty. He says, "Well, go on, Alex, and kind of for your family. Always well. I'm back from the seaside holiday. Yeah, great Yarmouth. I hope you enjoy that." And he says, "Leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new here." Then I've got Mohammedin, who says, "I'm watching live from Liberia. Thank you for that." And Lynn, good morning to you. Lynn says, "Good morning, Alex, and the rest of the Arsenal gang." And Michael says, "Where is Cannon? Where's Cannon? I'm here." The Lynn says, because it doesn't appear here. I can't see it here. Lynn says, "If we were to get 3 more quality signings, we would be a force to be reckoned with." I completely agree. But it depends which players. Then you say, as it is, I think our team is better than Spurs after watching them on Sunday. And CM Wargame says, "Good morning." And then we can go in here. Yeah. So yeah, my voice is breaking up. There's nothing literally I can do about that unless I don't want to mess about with the audio too much. Let me know if this sounds better. Let's have a look. Does this sound better? I don't know. Does that sound better? So put Y for yes or N for no. Does that sound better? There's not much I can do, really. I'm sorry. Good morning, Tony. Good morning, Alex. Sound is cracking. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. It's just a connection. It's not that great in my mum's house, so I do apologize. Lynn says Kieran Tierney had not told the coaches that he was carrying an injury. They only knew when he collapsed. Yeah, he felt the collapse in his knee. The Assemble, good morning. It says good morning. Let me try and note it down again and see if that will work. How does that sound? Does it sound better? I don't know. More Alex in the chat room. What exactly have we learned by knowing how Tierney got hurt? Useless information. Well, I don't know. What have we learned? It's just what I would say is that we know definitely in this new season, Tierney is not going to last the duration of the whole season injury free. It's just not going to happen. So the medical staff just need to keep an eye not only on his physical condition, but his mental condition as well. And so if you've not seen the All or Nothing, where he's spoken about his two friends passed away, they took their life. So it's not only about his physiology, it's about his mental state of mind as well. All right, I'm leaving for an appointment. I have a good show. Thank you for that, Tony. Thank you very much. Morning, Alex and Chatty Chatters. Smash that like button just like Conte wanted. He did, didn't he? Oh, my goodness. Sure, you've got your just a little cutting in your audio. Again, let me know. Can you hear me okay now? Is it all right? Ah, right. Okay, we've got the Wi-Fi. Yes. So I guess maybe the volume was just a little bit too high. Thank you for that, CM. We've got Ashley D. Thank you for that, Ashley. Why did he take a bit out of Ferdinand? That is why he's likening him to Suarez. Richard. Good morning. Good morning to you, brother. Peppa, good morning to you. We should have kept Monreal. He was good. Yeah, for at least one more season, but then maybe at the end of that season, we would probably say, "Oh, can we not keep him for another season?" But I just thought, what was the situation like? I'm trying to remember. I just remember feeling that we should have kept him for one more season, but it didn't happen. But what a servant to Arsenal, man! I think he won 3 FA Cups with us. 3 FA Cups. Look at all the moderation you have today, Alex. Your moderators are performing like, let's release some kind of 18 merch kits. Yes. I'm going to speak to my brother because I think he said I said that when we reach 20,000, we'll do a competition because I know my brother loves doing his competitions. I think at that time, he was saying, "Oh, but when we reach 15," I said, "No, bro. No. You just hang loose for a while. When we reach 20,000 subscribers, then you can do your competition. But we're not reached there yet. We've got a few thousand to go. Just a few. 1,600 and something. So, yeah. But, yeah, you're right. I think what I might actually do on top of that, another competition on top of his competition. But I want him to release his competition first once we have reached 20,000 subscribers. We need to sign Tielemans and YEREMY PINO. Tielemans is not happening. Tielemans won't be happening. I'm sorry, Mohammedan Sharif. I'm sorry. Tielemans won't be happening. I mean, did you not see how he performed on Saturday? The guy has everything on his mind. Do you know what I think it was? He probably felt frustrated, angry, the fact that he's running out on the pitch in blue and white, not red and white. Thank you for that, CM. Yep, the audio is better. I think it's a more connection than anything, Alex, but it is better at the moment. Yeah, it is. It is the connection. Yeah, but I've done the best I can do. I've lowered down the audio. I did actually reboot. I restarted the Wi-Fi because I know last time when I got home, I was thinking, that wasn't so good. So I refreshed the Wi-Fi by unplugging it, no power, putting it back in again, which is not literally ideal. But yeah, it's now operating at its optimum point there. Alex, if Tierney isn't going to have a full season, we are at left back short then, and I'll fill that position there. Surely we are going to have that blip covered before it becomes a problem. I can see it happening because And that's why I said, you know, players, young players, inexperienced players are going to make mistakes. But you've got to give them that opportunity. Play them in the Premier League. But we've played Nuno Tavares. We've seen the mistakes that he's made. Not a left back or right back. Where is he now? Playing at Marseille. So like you say there, if a Kieran Tierney gets injured, who's going to have to slot in there? It could either be Cedric Suarez, who's played at the left back position, or it's going to be Zinchenko. And Zinchenko at left back is quite competent. But wouldn't you rather have Zinchenko playing across the midfield rather than playing left back? Squad numbers. Nicholas, good morning to you. It's highly unlikely we are getting a winger of any repute, as we won't play the fees for Gakpo or Diaby. Then Nicholas, I think I might have asked you this question. Maybe I asked somebody else this question. We've got Reece Nelson, who is now injured, might be out now for anything between 6 to 8 weeks. We've got Bukayo Saka, and then we've got Nico Pepe. How do you see things being rolled out with the situation with Nicolas Pepe? Are we not going to play him now in the Premier League, rather have him in the Europa League, or would you rather sell Nico Pepe? But I've also got Marquinhos as well. We've got Marquinhos. So I agree. I don't think we need to go out and buy a winger. We don't. We've got enough people that can play the position there. But yeah, so the question to you is, would you prefer to sell Nico Pepe? Or would you prefer to keep him because the numbers are quite tight? Now, we've got the Premier League, we've got the Cup games, we've got the Europa League. We need the numbers, don't we? We need the numbers. Or give the moderators a motionized cannon. Do you know what? I've got to give props to my brother because I think he did like 3 competitions. I mean, I've only ever done 1 competition. My brother's done 3 competitions. You know, it was supposed to be a competition for the female viewers and male viewers. And he just splashed the cash, man, on all the moderators. You know, whatever you want, let me know. And there's not me and my brother. I said, yeah, whatever you want, within reason, you know, and we'll send it out to thinking, bro, man, did you win the lottery? So my brother's already done that. Richard, you missed it. Dear. What we really need is all action CM, some athletic, agile, strong, a good passer, a good dribbler. Eneni and Lokonga as backups ain't it. Who's that player? Who's that player that fits that profile there? I get it. I understand it. You know, with the movement, you can see with Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, Zinchenko. I mean, even crikey, you know, the X-Man, Granit Xhaka, not put in the place where he cannot defend and puts us under pressure. Where is he? Playing further up the pitch. And I'm not saying literally his movement is dynamic, because it's not. And then you've got Saka. So have that dynamicism up front. But you're right. Why can't we have a CM with the same kind of level of movement in the midfield? I agree with you. But I don't agree with you literally. You said that Elneny and Lokonga as backups. Well, but that's it. They're backups, aren't they? They're only backups. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry about this. Joe Edwards. Sorry, Joe. I beg your pardon. I did actually speak to the developers about this platform that I use here. I said, people, man, you know, where's the notifications? You know, the other one I use that I don't use anymore, StreamYard, I get notifications. When someone becomes a member, I see it. It's blaring. All right, I need to get to that. When someone's made a donation, I can see it. But on this platform here, I just don't see it unless I go pan down or I use my phone here. So where is it? Joe Edwards, I do apologize for getting kind of rather late to your comment there. Joe, do you have any questions? Any questions? you'd like me to respond to? Is Joe still watching? So they've told me literally that the sum that they're working on. I was thinking, come on, man, come on, you're gonna make sure those notifications come up. Otherwise, I'm gonna get like members that have joined without me knowing whilst we're live, and I get people making donations and super chats, or give me like a bucket load of money, like maybe £100, and I'm gonna miss it. But anyway, so Joe Edwards, if you're still in a live chat, if you're still watching the show, do you have a question you want me to? Do you have a question for me? And also, you can probably consider maybe becoming a member, latest member on Cannon 4 TV. Boy, Thursday nights, man, ain't never going to be the same. Thursday nights, Europa League, the live chat will only be accessible to paid members. So if you're not a member just yet, you might want to think about it. The last time we was in the Europa League and the Thursday nights, doing those shows there, only having the comments from the member, it was really, really good. Really, really good. So if you are a subscriber thinking and scratching your head, you're thinking, a member? I don't know. Why would you not want to be a member? Huh? Discounts on merchandise. You get exclusive content before it's even released. You see all the behind the scenes footage and the little bloopers, and we've got a catalog load of bloopers there. So why would you not want to be a member on Cannon 4 TV? Anyhow, I can see that Joe has now come in. Opinion on oh, I've got to think of a lot of adjectives to describe Gabriel Jesus. Dynamic, experienced, a leader, controlled. The list goes on and on and on until the break of dawn. But I'm liking what I'm seeing. Now, I know one of my contributors said not last week, before last, because I looked at him during the preseason, I was thinking, Gabriel Jesus, you can see the quality in him. God forbid if he wants to get injured, who's going to come in? And then the contributor said, but you know what? Let's not talk about, what if he gets injured. If he gets injured, he gets injured, but we're not at that point yet. I'm thinking, I understand it, I respect your opinion, but you got to think about the what ifs. And the what ifs are the plan Bs. We don't have a plan B. But right about now, Gabriel Jesus, quality. And he's brought, I don't know, has he kind of inspired another Gabby, Martinelli, to take it up a notch? Because Martinelli as well, you can see the movement, you can see the hunger. So has Jesus inspired Martinelli to take it up a notch or two? I don't know. But I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Gabriel Jesus, 4 Premier League titles in 5 years. Yeah, put that in your pocket. Put that in your pocket. But yeah, quality. But what do you think about Gabriel Jesus? What do you think about Gabriel Jesus? Joe, let me know. But let me see. Unless Joe comes in with another comment, let me go back. I can find my spots. Richard says, we have cover at left back. Tomiyasu, Zinchenko, Suarez can cover. And that's what I said, actually, isn't it? I mean, we've got a cover there. But again, I'm thinking about Nuno Tavares. He was supposed to be the backup for Tierney. But anyhow, yeah, you're right. Yeah. But I think they'll probably use Suarez as a backup left back, not Tomiyasu. They will use Suarez as a backup left back. But who knows? Okay. Arsenal always have players that can cover, but we need specialists in their positions. That is also an excellent, valid point. And this is where I feel sorry for Maitland-Niles, because we've used him as a utility man, because the guys already say, you want me to play left back, right back? No. I'm going to play in the midfield, man. But you're right, we need players specialists specializing in that position there. And I still see a lot of players, they're good players, but why not get excellent elite players in? I know it will come at a premium. But again, we're not here to be also rans. We're not here to be also rans. We're here to be serious contenders to win the Premier League. Some serious major honours. Not here to be also rans. But that's a really good valid point you've made there, Assembled. Players specialise in that position. And I love defenders who know the art of defending. Yeah? Learn about defending rather than ramping and raving and trying to go up and do a nutmeg or two and then you lose possession of the ball. Know the art of defending first. Boom. I would keep Pepe at all costs. Very underrated and disrespected player. We need to get rid of Pepe. Also, remember, we need to be within a homegrown quota. That's a very good point. That's an excellent point. Homegrown players. And I'm going to remind you what Edu said in an interview he did 3-4 weeks ago. When you got players who are doing good, producing for you, they're not killing the club. That's wonderful. But it's when you got players who are 26 plus, who are on humongous amount of wages, they're killing the club. Life is so wonderful, Arsenal. London, Arsenal, it's sunny. Are you okay with this? No, I know he didn't mention Pepe, but I'm thinking the profile he's talking about, it's like Pepe fits that profile of the player. Got to produce the good, whether you think he's been better or not. When you get on the pitch, you're getting paid to produce. It's not like, I'm not going to play. I just sit back, so I'm not going to get the wages. And I would love the time, sometime in the future, players don't perform, they don't get paid. Period. All the politics, if you don't like, the culture or how things are done or run at Arsenal, then we'll get on the phone with your agent, maybe your wife or your partner, and say, actually, you know what? We have decided to cut ties, because Edu also said that as well. Sometimes it's best just to cut the contract and let the player leave. And I said at that time, I give him kudos for saying that. Can't have players just, thinking life is so wonderful, in London, Arsenal. You got to produce the goods. You got to produce. Because we've paid you. You are an employee of Arsenal FC. You are an asset until we deem your time is up at Arsenal, or until you deem your time is up at Arsenal. So, disrespected, when you get on the pitch, prove the manager wrong. Run your guts out. Do everything possible. And unfortunately, I just see too many times with Pepe's body language is not great. It looks like disinterested. And I don't know, man. Sorry, good morning. Still good morning. I really want Arteta to sign Tielemans before the transfer closes. Sorry, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Would I like it to happen? I'd like it to happen after we buy a central defensive midfielder. Tielemans is not a central defensive midfielder. On Saturday, the youngster had something else in his mind, man. Something else in his mind. And you put in a performance like that, he's not coming to Arsenal. So I knew he was going to say it. I knew he was going to mention this player's name. Yeah. So the player that fits that profile is Milovic Savic. Yeah. I probably need to do another video on him, don't I? What's the latest update on him? Not coming to Arsenal. Xhaka is now the playmaker. Let that sink in. That can't sink in. I don't want it to sink in. No. I'm sorry. Red leader. Good morning, bro. Good morning, Gunners. I hope everyone is well and having a good day. Thank you for that. I'll give you the comment on the live chat so far. Yeah, it's a really good message there. I'm good. I came on full of beans, man. Just speaking to my friend. Amy, all the way out in the Philippines. And just she said to me, "No, Alex, thank you for remembering me, because I know when we first got talking, her mother just passed away, and then we've tried to maintain communication even after that, you know, and her health hasn't been great, and she lost her job. I thought, no, I've got to try and maintain communication. So I'm at my mum's house. I know my mum loves her as if, you know, Amy was her daughter. I said to him, but Alex, you know, you give me the energy. I think, oh, what have I done? I've just like called you and had a conversation. So I thought, you know, Alex, you're full of beans, man. Full of beans. So good comment there. Good comment. I hope you are keeping well, brother. I hope you're keeping well. Oops. We need a yeah. Yeah, Colin. It's not going to happen though, is it? Type of midfielder, not Tillemans. I agree. And then Arteta on loan. Arteta is doing better, but still has some bugs to work out. Yeah, some gremlins. Let's go, people. Let's go. That room, subscribe, become a member. Super chats, always nice. Buy some merch. The link in the description box for the merch store is in the description box below. There can be no excuse. If you want to become a member, the link is in the description box below. There can be no excuse apart from you just want to be a subscriber. And you know what? That's okay. It's all right. There's no problem there. It's all right. And violate that like button, you know, your little pinky, and say, I'm going to like this content, this live show here. Toure. But what about Sani? He's not coming because we really need a winger. Do we really need a? Here's a bit of homework for you. Can you tell me? Can you name all the wingers we have at Arsenal? Very, very quickly before we wrap up the show. Can you name how many wingers Arsenal currently have at Arsenal? Is it more than 2? Is it more than 3? Let me know the names. Put the names in a comment there. Toure, signing would be perfect. Won't be coming to Arsenal. Unfortunately, I've got to agree. He won't be coming to Arsenal. I'm not okay with Pepe as a winger, but he's a winger, isn't he? He's a winger. Yeah. What about Bukayo Saka? Is he not a winger? Mars, is he? I'm doing your homework for you, Toure. You've got to do your homework for yourself. Come on. Right. So let me just look and see. Any comments on our live Twitter feeds? So look here. Right, no comments there. Okay, there's not any comments there. Okay. All right, so I'm going to refresh the page, our YouTube page, and that page there has the latest voting that we have currently running. I think I might think of a different one, but this one currently running on the channel is to do with the defense, not like an attorney and like, you know, the criminal defense. I mean, in footballing terms, that kind of defense. Yeah, that defense. And I thought, let's kind of ask the subscribers, what is the best combination defense that they can think of? Who you can think of? So this combination, I generated it. And I did the best I could do, but somebody came up with a better defense than I did. So bear me a second. The numbers actually, they've not changed. They have not changed at all. Oh, they have changed. We've got one more like. We now have 58 likes. It tells me we've still got 1.9 K. So 1,900 votes, 6 comments, 58 likes. So bear me a second here, okay? Because there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combinations here that I put on there. So 1% of the subscribers voted for a back 3 in Tierney, Saliba, and White. 2% of the subscribers you voted for a back 3 again in Zinchenko, Saliba, and White. 5% of the subscribers voted for a back 4 in Tierney, Gabriel, White, Tomiyasu. Next massive gap. 42% You voted for this combo. In the back four, Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba, and White, and still out on 9%. Back four combination, 51%. Tierney, Gabriel, Saliba, and Tomiyasu. I was thinking, where's Ben White? Anyhow, he's so mischievous. He's so mischievous. Okay, let me go back into live just for the last time before we wrap up this one. We have players who can play on the wing, specialists. Okay, Toure. So we have Pepe, Saka, Smith Rowe, Martinelli, Marquinhos, etc. So the question is, do we not have enough wingers, Toure? Do we not have enough wingers? I mean, out of those players there, I would think about selling one. And his name begins with P and ends in E. So I think we have enough. We have enough. Do we not have enough? Toure, we have enough wingers, don't we? I don't think we should go to the market and buy another winger. My back four is Saka, Martinelli, Marquinhos, Pepe, Nelson, Jesus. That's just first team without the youth. So yeah, Toure, we have enough protagonists. We have enough players who can play on the wing. We don't think we need to go to the market and buy another winger. Okay, Toure, this is his back four. Zinchenko, Saliba, Gabriel, and Martinelli. Okay, good. Thank you for that. And the CM, they all play in different positions. Yeah. Let me look at it again. Let me look here again. Let me look here. But Saka plays on the wing. Martinelli plays on the wing. Marquinhos plays on the wing. Pepe plays on the wing. Reece Nelson plays on the wing. Jesus, not so much. He can come off the wing, but I wouldn't say, yeah, he's a winger. Yeah, so what do you mean, Assemble? What do you mean? They all play in different positions, but they play predominantly on the wing, no? Yeah, they can all cover different positions, but they are all decent on wings. But I don't think we need to buy another winger unless we're going to sell Nico Pepe. Don't think so. Amit, good morning. Hey, Alex, do you think we should sell Holding? No, we should not. We should keep him. Solid squad player. A player who you probably see him play a lot more in the Europa League, not so much in the Premier League, but I wouldn't sell him. I would keep him. We have enough, but for injury sakes, we need to get replacements because for the past years, that has been our problems going back to front or back and front. I understand that. So a question for you, Alex, maybe for another show. How many players do you believe now would get into the City or to Jesus? Maybe Saka? Maybe Martinelli? Saliba. Four players. I can't see. I'm looking at the back line. Oh, yeah. And Zinchenko is on the cup. So let's just say 5 players. And so if you're going to compare the players we have to the elite clubs, it's still the top 2 clubs in the country, your Liverpool and your Man Cities. That's where the comparison lies, isn't it? The elite clubs, and what are we doing? Surely we should try and emulate what they do. How can we do that? By getting elite players. I've just mentioned 5 players because I'm pushing at 5 players. Only 5 players. We need to get another striker in the club. So Amit, who? Which striker? Which striker? Oops. Gabriel breaks his. God, don't say that, please. Don't say that. Hope he's hola, hola to you. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo ha ido? Okay, just checking here. Okay. I believe that we have finished. Just checking it very, very quickly. I will probably go through. Do I need to go through the new segments of today? Yes, I do. I do. So first up, where was it? Where were my notes? In the latest, the first 3 segments have an all or nothing tinge to them. Spoiler alert! I need a little spoiler alert. So it's been revealed in the latest next 3. I don't know. It's actually come up from the media board. They've seen the latest installments of the All Nothings, which is going to be released again next 3 tomorrow, UK time. And it reveals how Tierney reveals how and when he sustained a knee injury, walking out the shower. And he collapsed. Thinking, oh my goodness. Walking out the shower, he felt the knee. So the medical team not only have a responsibility, how do we say this? Responsibility, not only to look after his physiology, but his well-being. All these have to be married up. Again, the player revealed last week or the week before that he lost 2 of his friends to suicide. So they've got a lot of work to keep an eye on this player. I am a little bit worried about Kieran Tierney. It's been documented that he was homesick. So as the flies by. So yeah, so look for that. Also, another little snippet. Spoiler alert: we see a little bit of a little bust-up training ground between Lacazette and Sergio Suarez. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but there's a bust up there. I haven't seen the video of it. I've only seen the still photos, and I felt a little bit uncomfortable. I know bust-ups happens, but when you see how the season got played out, I'm thinking, yeah. So look out for that. And also, Mikel Arteta, after a particular game, after a particular game, sorry about that, people. But yeah, he kind of lost the fuse a little bit. This is going to feature on the bloopers. Anyway, sorry about that. So after a particular game, he lost it, and I'm not going to tell you which game it was, but he demanded a blackout on all the players' social media accounts. So I'm thinking, right, okay. So look out for that as well. And then we go on to Ferdinand, making a comparison to our player, Gabriel Jesus, to that player who bit somebody's ear off, Suarez. I was thinking, how can you compare him? There's only one Gabriel Martinelli, and there's only one Suarez. I may even mention his Christian name, but I don't like to compare anyway. So yeah. And last but not least, 2 more segments. Yeah, Thierry Henry. It's his birthday. It's his birthday. It's his birthday. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you how old he is. Go on social media, do the maths. So the king, happy birthday to you. And last but not least, with Nacho Monreal, who has said, I cannot continue. So he has retired, age of 30. 6 seasons for Arsenal, man. 6 seasons. Well, oh my goodness, how that time flies, man. So happy retirement, but let's hope that your next chapter, does still see you in the football family. Yeah, maybe coaching or managing. But thank you, Nacho Monreal, for all the services. The 6 seasons you had at Arsenal, 3 cup final, actually 3 FA Cup medals, and that, or these people, have been the news segments. Even though I've been interrupted by my mum going live. Dearie me. Okay, all right. Let me see here. I just seen somebody post something. So has my moderators picked it up? Did we pick it up? Okay, Toure, with all the links, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, and of course we are here on YouTube. So look in the description box and actually check us out on Twitter, of course on Facebook as well. Let me go through this very, very quickly, and then literally we are done here. CM Richard says, yeah, I meant they can play across the front 3 on either wing. And Help says, we need more midfielders. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the program because it's live. Thank you for that, my friend. And feel very good hearing my comments, so keep it up. Yeah, people like that. I was thinking, oh, really? And I understand it because when I started doing YouTube, actually just kind of commenting on other podcasts, I'm thinking, oh, they like my comment. Oh, stardom awaits me. But I know what you mean. But yeah, you're welcome. Keep it clean. If it's not clean, I've got my moderators who will remove your comment, and worse still, they will block you. But yeah, by all means, come into the live chat. And I'd like to follow you on media's Facebook. We're on Facebook, but we're not on Instagram. I want to be someone like Anthony. Why? At the club. Think assessment specialist wingers. Best fourth choice centre back. Okay. Emerson Fro needs a chance playing at number 10. His strongest assist, strong asset is one-touch play. He has not played that role with Jesus in the team, and Odegaard has been invisible for 2 games. Stop playing Emerson Fro as a winger. Yeah, I agree. It flies. What I was going to say is I understand that play him as a number 10. Someone asked this question. No, it wasn't a question. It was affirmation. They said that comparing Smith Rowe to Pepe is more gifted with his technicality than Smith Rowe. I was thinking, no, he's not. He's not. Karen Lewin would also be a good backup. I had it at 6, but yeah, similar. Had Party or Gabriel in there too. Joe is back. Joe, thank you again, Joe, for the super chat. Really do appreciate it. But consider becoming a member. So come, the Thursday nights when we're back in the Europa League, you can also continue to comment in live chat, because Thursday nights, like before, but I can't comment in live chat. And so I did tell you, Thursday nights, Europa League football, the live chat will be disabled for the general populace of subscribers, and it will only be accessible to all the members commenting in the live chat there. So, Joe, why not consider becoming a member? The link is in the description box. Please allow me to follow social media. Yeah, like I said, all the links are in the description box. In my opinion, the modern footballer is a jack of all trades, as they assembled. Colin, not invisible, maybe not influential in terms of assets, etc., but ran the most of any Premier League player in the opening weekend, and he has a phenomenal work rate. Yes, he needs to add goals and assists, but that will come. Oh, right. Okay. So let me go here very quickly. Joe says, I see what chat £1 79 pence. This donation is for your mum. You see, Joe, what I mean? So all those bloopers, and my mum has featured quite a few times in some of the bloopers. So why not become a member? The link is in the description box. You will see a particular show that my brother and I were doing in the kitchen, and my mum just came walking past the camera. I was thinking, Mum, what are you doing, Mum? But thank you for the donation. The donation is for you. Thank you, so kind. Thank you very much indeed. Run through these last comments here. Think Europa and Cup games will be where Smith Rowe will be handed that responsibility. And Martin is a top talent, has a high ceiling. Absolutely. Absolutely. I tried to inside an hour, I couldn't do it. I'm going over the hour mark. But we have finished. I will try and come live again later on this evening. I will try. I'm not going to guarantee it. But be sure to tune in. There's going to be more plethora. Yeah, a lot of something. There'll be a lot of pre-recorded content coming between now and the evening. Again, I'm not going to promise, but I will try my best to come live later on this evening. But I tell you what, this show has been absolutely brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Thank you to you listening to me. Thank you to you watching my mom coming into the show. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom, for that. And continue to subscribe. Like I said, subscribe to share the content so you can receive almost all the latest breaking news. My moderators, thank you so much for your time, because you do this out of the kindness of your own heart. You don't have to do this. You don't have to. You don't have to, but you do. Thank you for being my first line of defense. I am the last line of defense in case anyone comes in with silly, vulgar language or threats of violence and all that stuff I put on social media, but not here. Not on my watch. And also, Joe, thank you again for the donation. You're too kind. Absolutely too kind. Until then, enjoy the remnants of your evening. I know maybe you're on, in the Asiatic countries, I don't know, North Asia, Central Asia, or South Asia, Japan, China, New Zealand, Australia. In which case, it's probably you're probably sleeping, or maybe you're on that part, North, Central, South America. I'm just trying to think about my geography. In which case, it's early morning, and if somewhere stuck with me in Europe, God help you. Until then, enjoy remnants and continue to subscribe. And this cannon fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Now